Hi, this is Scott. I'm going to do a little walkthrough and test for our Hygiena and SureTouch hygiene monitoring system. Here is the certificate of conformity that was provided by the manufacturer. In this series of tests, we're going to do a negative control, a positive control. We're going to treat an area with spinach. And we're going to measure that. Then we're going to clean that area and measure that. And then for a final test, we're going to use the inside of a sterile adhesive bandage and use the ultra-snap monitoring swab on the inside of that and see if we can find that to be a good negative control. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the Ensure Touch, and we're going to see that I've already set up a plan for in-office testing. Like I said, we've got a negative control, positive control, spinach treatment, spinach post-cleaning, and negative control using the sterile bandage wrapper. So it's all set up. And we're going to do the in-office test. So let's do a negative control first. This is an easy one. You can just take the Ultra Snap, drop it in there without breaking the top here, and run the test. So we're reading 2 relative luminescence units, which is well within spec. We're going to press next, and that should take us into the positive control. For a positive control, we're going to take the same SureTouch, going to remove the foil wrapper on the vial of lyophilized adenosine triphosphate. Yeah, all right. So there's the vial of ATP. Take the top off of it. I'm gonna take our Ensure Touch, put it in here, swab it around to pick up all that ATP. Okay. And we will put it back in here. We're going to snap this, squeeze this in here, give it a little shake to get the reaction going, put it in here, run the test. And we get a positive reading of 353 RLUs. Now I'm going to take some spinach and I'm going to kind of smear some spinach bits around on here. And Popeye will tell you there's plenty of ATP in spinach. So now we're going to do the spinach treatment. And when you do this, make sure that you're turning the swab in so you pick up all the sides on it. This thing's going to go bonkers. I can actually see the green from the chloroplast on there. Let's break it again. Get that going in there. Okay, run this test. What do you think? 20,000? 10,700 RLUs. Okay, well, let's do a little cleaning and see what we can do with that. I'm just using a standard home all-purpose cleaner. They're using, at the cleaning companies that we're going to be working with, should probably be a lot more powerful than that. I have a feeling this is going to take a couple passes to clean it up. That's a lot of ATP. All right, let's see how this goes on a retest. It's a nice function on here. It's actually got a retest, so we can just put multiples down for that same treatment. So we'll just do our swabbing technique here, back and forth on 10 centimeters or so per side. Take the old sample out. Put this one in, break it, squeeze it, spin it, press retest. Okay. Okay, we're still at a fail with 97 RLUs. Let's give this one more good clean. Hopefully that'll take care of it. Okay. And once again. Back in here. Snap that, squeeze it. Spin it. Retest. Oh, we get a pass of 14 units. Nice going. Demonstration of principle. Okay, now we're going to do a negative control using the inside of a sterile bandage. I don't think we need to do this very often unless you were just having a hard time getting a clean wipe, just to make sure there's nothing wrong with what you've done. Maybe you've gotten some contaminants in the testing unit or something else that we'll discover that happens when we're out in the field. So take your swab. This should be completely sterile. There should be no ATP on this at all. I'm doing it right over the surface that was previously contaminated, so that's probably not good technique, but it's where I have the camera set up. Let's do this. Put it back in here. Break these off. Squeeze it in. Little swim, go to our next test right here. In, close the door, run the test. And we got 17 RLUs on this one too, which was the same as the cleaning surface. So on this one, so for this particular series of tests, we did our negative control, our positive control. We did a spinach treatment that originally gave us a fail, but we cleaned up and got a pass on it. Then we got a spinach post-cleaning and a negative control. So I'm pretty satisfied that this works the way it's supposed to. Hopefully we can use it well in the field.